from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Chris Bryant, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next. Aaron Nola is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he's
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 6. Here it is, the 3-0. He's looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
A ball and no strikes. And while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, the last 10 games he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, the track record says he's going to get hot again, and when he does, watch out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. So he picks up another hit, first of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Fouled away. Bryant, the runner at first with 2 gone. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, we'll see if Odubel Herrera can get it going. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken to throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. Still no score. Here's Javier Baez. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 5.
Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Chopper down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Got him.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
A man at second with one down, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Baez, the runner at second with one away. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Jason.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Williams has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Stepping up now, Rhys Hoskins. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to get the sinker to come back to the outside that time, but it just misses off the corner. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And there's ball two now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit hard on the ground at first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 0-2 once more. In the dirt here. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting 6th. The left fielder, Nick Williams.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Phillies nothing. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hard hit toward the hole. Segura has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Here he comes again, 1-2. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant, a base hit in his first trip. And the pitch.
Nope.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bryant is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 1-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored. So it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup. So as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up
Here's
for
the center
Phillies,
fielder, Odubel Herrera. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Herrera makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. And with 1 away, we get a look there at where these guys sit in the current division standings. And you can see them trailing by 2.5 games entering play today. Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here it comes. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more is in off the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. Still without a home run and no RBIs either. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Skied into straightaway right. Is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters, and that'll illustrate just how different these pitchers are. You can see 95 is the top speed for one starter, with the other topping out at just 89. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report. As we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 3. Right.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
One and two, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So the base is empty here with one away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit hard to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Striding in, Odubel Herrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber has a read on it, and that's the third out. One left for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. The next hubba, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Liner toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. Pitches high, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Baez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Weekly hit to third. Throw, got him by a step. Would have been a run if he beat it out, but the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Maikel Franco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Franco.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Slow roller left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Andrew McCutcheon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Tommy Hunter is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Phillies, number 96, Tommy Hunter.
So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Inside, 4-1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
3-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Jason Hayward, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
The batter, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Off and running is Hayward. swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Zobrist at second with 2 down. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. The Cubs are on top 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The right fielder, number 3. Right. Harper.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, The cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Roll. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing walk.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Phillies 1. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 9.
2 very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to center field. Herrera's there, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as the lead remains 3-1.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center
Even
fielder.
though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Andrew Knapp will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Andrew Knapp.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. A ball and a strike. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. David Robertson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep
the Phillies. Number 30, David Robertson.
from the stretch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Daniel Descalso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Hit hard up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there. It's short, and there are two away now.
Jason Hayward.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Popped up. Segura over to his left. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the shot is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Brandon Morrow comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Brandon Morrow.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
A bouncer up the middle. Baez ranging to his right on the first. And now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Philly down to their last strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe the
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Hendricks earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Aaron Nola pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Brandon Morrow earns the save out of the bullpen, his 34th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.